good. I ain't just talking, I'm doing it. In fitness, I wake up, I feel fit. And thank God every morning I'm still rich. I'm still rich. Open your eyes, see the bigger pic. The bigger pic. And this go hit differently. No one can feel my adrenaline. Just rushing, tracing them Benjamins.
What is up, y'all? We're currently at a Juneteenth celebration out here with Delta, Red Taylor, trying to get her socialize a little bit more. So far, she's doing great. We're in the shade right now.
That's how you turn around and look. Hey, how are you? You gonna be a job, right? Baby, how you know? That's why I ain't choke on
She's been doing very good. There's a lot of people out here. She hasn't really said much. She's just been chilling, no barking, anything like that. I've been trying to keep her focused on me, working on her focus as well. Just keep her focused on me so she doesn't get distracted by other people. She's been doing good. Letting people look at her. Nobody's allowed to pet her right now just because we're in training, but she's been letting people look at her. No aggression there, which is a plus. And this is really her first time out with this big group of people, so I'm really proud of how she's doing.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog, man. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, and if you're not, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Here you see we brought Delta Red out today. Today is Juneteenth, so we brought her down to a Juneteenth festival we had in the city, just to kind of work and get her socialized a little more, just so she hear different sounds and see different people, just because she's never been around this size group of people before. Like, she's been out, she's been to pet stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, different things like that, but this amount of people in one area, one space, she's never really been around. So I thought it was a good opportunity to bring her down and just let her hear different sounds and see different people. Now, we aren't letting people approach and pet just because she's in training, and I don't really want her interacting with others just because this is her first time out with this big group of people. So that's why you won't see anyone petting or approaching. Now, here we are walking through a crowd. She's very curious. She's 7 months, so she's very curious as to what she's hearing and seeing. And if you did not know, we got her at 8 weeks, and when we first got her, she was not really people friendly. She would bark every time she saw a human. So now that she's 7 months, she's kind of grown out of it, I want to say, which is a plus. So we've been doing good, and we're on the right track to getting her more socialized around different people. Now, here we brought her to the grass just because it was a little warm outside. Even though it was cloudy and 80 something degrees, it was still a little warm. The ground was still warm, so we didn't want her paws to get really bruised or messed up. So we brought her to the grass, and as you can see, it was a dog barking at her, and she locked eyes for a moment, and we then walked away. Now we're gonna walk past the dog just to get a reaction, see how she reacts. And she does have a harness and says do not pet and in training. So if people still approach, whatever happens, happens. Just reading is fundamental. But here we are walking past. She's not really paying attention to the dog yet. The dog starts barking. Now she hears it. Now she sees him. And now she's trying to get to him. But as you can see, I'm kind of pushing her away. So we can continue walking and looking at what's in front of us. So I give her a little tug. And here we are. Lady stopped because she saw Delta was, chilling, and the dog kept harassing her. So she was telling Delta it's okay to get out of character sometimes when they bark at you too many times. And as you see, we're talking to the man. The man asked about her cherry eye. We do have a video on her cherry eye on the channel, so make sure you go check that out. And an update with that, we're supposed to get it done on June 9th, but her second one ended up popping out and going back in. So we're kind of waiting just to see if the second one would pop out again and stay out. So that way we won't have to pay for it twice and we can just get them both done at the same time. So that's the update on the cherry eye, if you were wondering. But here we are, we're kind of wrapping it up, heading back to the car. We've been out here for about an hour and she's exhausted. She's tired and hot. So we're walking out. As people are walking in, still seeing her. They're speaking, giving her attention from a distance. And she's hearing and seeing all of it, which is good, but she's not reacting. So we're still walking. And if you notice, I try to keep her on the right side of me just because, that's my side. I'm right-handed. So, and as you can see, she picked up a piece of chicken. I wasn't really paying attention until she stopped and she started fighting me, trying to get the rest of it. So I had to give her a little tug and let her know, no, we weren't eating the rest. Now I will say she wasn't supposed to have the fried chicken just because it's chicken, and I want to say she's had an allergy reaction to chicken before. And also, dogs can't really have the bones in chicken when they're cooked because it's not good for them, and those are the ones that kind of break easily. So that was a mistake on me, but here we are wrapping it up. If you're interested in more content, make sure you subscribe. We will take her out to Lowe's, Home Depot, and record, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that.